Matt Matheny was hired as Elon's men's basketball coach in 2009. Accepting the job meant that he had to rebuild a program that had just 12 wins the year before, and that's exactly what he's done. After winning 21 games en route to the Southern Conference North Division title this season, Matheny was named the conference's Coach of the Year by the media.
Very, very successful season for your team. How do you feel about being Coach of the Year in the conference?
It's not something that I've thought a lot about beforehand or really after. It's an honor, but what I get more excited about is the success that we had this year, and how far we've come and how far the players have brought this program over the last 4 years.
It's certainly it's a great honor for the whole program. I think from every coach on down to every player, it's just a great feeling to know that we all contributed to helping him be the Coach of the Year, and just the progress we've made in the 4 years since we've gotten here. I know he's proud of it, and we are too. But at the same time, we're going to remain very hungry to continue to get better.
Coach Matheny has been on the bench for over 2 decades. However, if it weren't for the great Davidson coach Bob McKillop, Matheny would have been on the gridiron, coaching football instead.
I had made the decision when I graduated from Davidson in '93 that I was going to be a football coach. And I always loved basketball, and I was fortunate enough to get a job offer in the summer before I was going to become the assistant football coach from Coach McKillop to be one of his assistants. And it didn't take me long to jump at that opportunity. The first 3 years I was a volunteer assistant. I didn't get paid a dime. And then I got more and more responsibility. I was at Davidson for 16 years. I came back in 2008 after the Elite Eight run. The Elon job came open. I wasn't looking for a job, and it happened to work out. Once I found out what the vision was here in the Elon program, I knew there was a chance to do something special here.
Family definitely plays a role in moving and
everything.
Well,
the great thing for me is that my in-laws live in Charlotte. My father's an hour and 15 minutes away, and my mother is an hour and a half away. Now they get to see my son and my daughter grow up. Family makes a big, big difference for us.
As an assistant coach, he was always great with his family. Now that we're here at Elon, the nice thing about Coach is that he hasn't really changed. Being a head coach hasn't changed who he really is. So it's just a great feeling and a great honor to work here for him.
Chemistry in basketball requires more than just teamwork on the court, and that's what makes Coach Matheny unique. His charismatic personality and strong character paved the way for the leadership he has as a head coach.
From day one of meeting him, I've tried to be like a sponge and just soak everything up. But Coach Matheny is terrific off the floor in terms of managing the program, doing a lot of the little things that maybe people don't realize go on a day-to-day basis. And so I've really tried to pay attention as carefully as I can to what he's doing. Something that I think Coach Matheny brings to the table is that just his genuineness. I think his ability to connect with our players. She was always very helpful to the other assistant coaches at Davidson. And, even though the program is building and there's some excitement around it, I don't think he's lost touch with kind of being tapped into each and every guy one-on-one, which I think is pretty special.
4 years now, so you've kind of gone through your own little college term as a coach here at Elon. What do you think, in your opinion, is one of the biggest steps to building a program?
In the first year, I remember talking to my father after a difficult loss, and I said to him, are you sure we can do this? I said that question to him, and he said, if you don't believe, then how can you get them to believe? And he's right. So I'm in.
Coach Matheny viewed this season as a turning point in the program, and having a filled alumni gym to play in truly motivated his team.
If you look back at this season, obviously hoping to have a lot more success in the future, but if you were to think of one thing that reminded you of this season, what would it be?
The marriage between our players and the fans. The crowd was sensational. And it's because the players that are here and how hard they play and how they play together and how they enjoy playing. And I think that's infectious. And I think that spread throughout the student body and throughout the community. And what we had dreamed about hanging from the rafters came true, at least at the end of this year. And as I look back to this year, I'll remember that.